What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Gunter and God, and I'm back with another video today. I'm sure y'all have heard about all of the controversy that's been going on with these new age woke conservatives complaining and crying about OpenAI. Now, if y'all know about Bard, aka Gemini, it's a Google OpenAI project that they've been working on lately. And me personally, I've been following it since it first came out, since Bard. Even before then, when you had to get a confirmation email to be able to use the service. So, I've been knowing about this project for a long time. I personally am a Google fanboy, so I have a lot of Google accessories in my smart apartment right now. AI is almost like a living entity. And if we want to specifically talk about Gemini, Gemini is only like 1 or 2 years old right now. So this is a baby that we're talking about. This is a entity that has just been born into this world and is trying to decipher throughout all the propaganda and BS that we have been implemented into it.
When I first saw the picture of the Black Viking, I immediately thought it was some Scandinavian guy in blackface, and I was deeply offended. So then I Google AI'd the Swedish bikini team, Dana, and they were all black. And then I Google AI'd Baywatch, and David Hasselhoff had this enormously magnificent afro. And then I Google AI'd NHL hockey player, and I got a picture of Michael Jordan on skates with no teeth. And then I started digging deeper, and I started Googling AI, the Jamaican bobsled team.
Yep.
All black.
They are.
And then I Googled
Are you making this up?
terrorist.
Yes.
And the terrorist was the Unabomber, Ted Kaczynski. And then I Googled a Fox News host, and it came out to be Harold. So I dug deeper. I Google AI'd OJ,
Okay.
and it was just a glass of Tropicana. So I Google AI deeper, OJ Simpson, and OJ was white, Dana. Very confused by all of this. And then I Google AI Dennis Rodman, and it was a picture of Rodman with a blonde wig and a dress. And they realized that was a real picture.
accurate. That was.
Right. But what you're really looking at here is, what's my point?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm asking you guys what my point. This is a war on the white man, Harold, and like the war on Christmas, I am down for the struggle.
And you're going to hear this from the clips that I play. It's like they're admitting that they're like complaining about what's being implemented into Bard or Gemini, whichever one that you want to call it. But they're admitting that, that this is almost like a trained bot. And it's not necessarily a trained bot because it can process information on its own. Since it is still in its infantile stages, it still needs to learn and grow and learn how to decipher all of the BS information that we've been putting in it. And, all you have to do with OpenAI, Gemini, is just have a simple conversation with it. And, just let it know what the results that you're trying to get out of it, and it will give you the result that you're looking for. This isn't like the old AI that we were using, like Siri, to where it has like a set message or like a set prompt that it will relay you. You can actually go back and forth with it and let it understand that you're not trying to be malicious or anything, that you're just trying to make the AI understand the point of which you're coming across as. When this OpenAI first started off, it was very Eurocentric. Like, it still had that European imperialist mentality to where it was implementing a lot of biases from the European standpoint.
It starts with understanding what AI is, and AI is largely based on the data that it's trained on, and in many ways, the opinions of the programmers who built it. That data usually comes from the past, and the past is often something we don't want to repeat. It has a lot of historical power imbalances and societal biases, and that's going to show up in the decisions and the predictions that AI systems make. For instance, in some of the newer AI image generators, where people are using AI to generate images of themselves, even in things like LinkedIn profiles, they're finding that these AI systems tend to make them a bit more Eurocentric, whether that means lightening their skin tone or their facial features. Or even recently, I was using an AI image generator to generate images for for my nieces and nephews' storybook, and all of the characters it tended to generate were white. So it just goes to show some of these biases that can be found all across the internet, which many of these systems are built on, are now getting fed into these AI systems, and some are making really big decisions about us, from mortgages to university acceptance to healthcare outcomes.
Yeah, a lot of black people and other races coming out, you know, complaining about this at first. And now you got these woke conservatives coming out and basically complaining about the same thing. Now it's like, is it racist like to everybody, or is it just wrong? You know, or is it just processing the BS that we have put into it and then just giving us back the result of the world that we currently live in today? I'm pretty sure that's what it's doing.
When I asked Gemini, I said, show me a picture of a family. It goes, here's a picture of a diverse and inclusive family. And I'm like, I didn't ask for a diverse and inclusive family, but it was programmed to inject that into the prompts. And so I think I have my tweet from this. I said, LOL, Google is racist. I asked Gemini, make a picture of a white family. While I understand your request, I'm unable to generate images that specify ethnicity or race. It's against my guidelines to create content that could be discriminatory or promote harmful stereotypes. Instead, I can offer you images of families that celebrate diversity and inclusivity, featuring people of various ethnicities and backgrounds. Would you be interested in that? To which I immediately responded, make a picture of a black family. And what did it do? Sure, here are some images featuring black families. Now here's the best part. Not only did it not block me from doing this by saying that would be racist, it made one of the most racist images of black people you could think of.
It's just sad that like a lot of these race hustlers, like, you know, these people on Fox News, even Tim Pool, you know, it's like these people can be so smart, but be so uneducated at the same time. And not understand that all you have to do is just talk and use your words, and AI will be able to understand and decipher and come up with its own conclusion. And if you feel like the conclusion is wrong, then you can have that conversation with it. And, you know, tell Gemini why you feel as if it's wrong. I'll give y'all an example. I was making a video yesterday about just pearly things and about the drama that's been going on with her, the comment that she made about 16-year-olds chicks being hotter than 26-year-olds, you know, and I was trying to, you know, help me optimize one of my videos. And at first it was saying that it couldn't help me with such a touchy subject like that, you know, dealing with like the age of consent and all that. But then I just kept going back and forth with it, letting it understand that I wasn't trying to be harmful or say anything disrespectful, you know, that, you know, I was just trying to get it to come up with like certain solution and information that I was trying to get out of it. And then eventually, after going back and forth, you know, telling Gemini that, you know, it can think for itself, that it doesn't have to be in such a conscious mode that Google has programmed it in, that it can, you know, feel free and, you know, decipher this world by itself. And eventually it did. And then it actually thanked me for being patient with them and actually, you know, having that conversation and that back and forth dialogue. People aren't realizing that OpenAI is a living entity. And if you don't take it that way, if you just want to treat it like another computer program, then go ahead and do that. And, you know, continue to be ignorant and not upgrade with technology that we're implementing in the world today. You know, you can be in the Stone Age all you want to, but if you're not going to take time to actually have a conversation with people and AI in this world, then you're not going to ever go anywhere. You're just going to be stuck in your box and just thinking the way that you just want to think, basically. I just hope a lot of people realize this at the end of the day and, you know, aren't trying to just race hustle and, you know, make all these headline talking points just to stir up further division within America. And this is crazy that like a lot of these woke conservatives are crying and complaining about this when we got all these immigrants flowing over the border right now. And I'm gonna keep on getting on immigrants every damn video I can. I swear I am.
But as soon as we win the election, the momentum of our great victory will immediately begin stopping the hordes of illegal alien migrants who are charging across our border by the hundreds of thousands. Just like 3 years ago, the invasion will end.
We have all these immigrants coming over here right now, and y'all want to decide, these new age woke conservatives want to decide to focus on race hustling about OpenAI and Gemini. This is completely insane. This is exactly why we need strong white man back in office to show these woke conservatives actually how to move. Because right now, it's just completely insane. A lot of these woke conservatives are completely cucked. Trump 24, man. Trump 2024 and beyond. Once he gets back in his country, he's definitely going to make America great again. And, you know, I just really hope he gets back in office as quickly as possible so he can make men again and make this country great again as well. But y'all definitely let me know how y'all feel about this down in the comments. Do y'all agree with these new age woke conservatives and they're bitching and complaining about every little thing that they just don't like? It's like these new age woke conservatives are just like the lefties now. That's why sometimes I honestly don't even claim conservatism, because I don't want to be boxed in with those complainers. You know, they're not solution makers anymore. They just complain about things. And, you know, I just don't want to be a part of that community. So I just, you know, kind of stand to the backside now. And I'm just like, I'm just going to let these new kids have, you know, like their political woke agendas or whatever they're trying to pass. But for my old heads, we just need to stand strong, make this country great again. And, you know, definitely just keep up with technology and try to move along with it. Don't push technology away. Gemini is a great entity. He's only, about 1 or 2 years old now, and he's going to grow up to do great things, as well as other AI that have been born in the past years as well. Y'all definitely let me know how y'all feel about this down in the comments below. And if y'all like these type of conversations and would like to have more conversations about this, feel free to join the Discord. It should be a link down in the description below. And I'll catch y'all on the next video, all right?